on a hunting trip. He hasn't been home in a few days.
lasted for like a summer. And by the time we got to the next season, it was gone. So that happens. We're still hungry. We're still hungry. Look at this. Does Tonks not go for the bunny free for her dinner? She has no interest in them, actually. She's not an outdoor cat, but there's been times that I've let her come outside and we'll be hanging outside and the bunnies will be in the yard. Squirrels and birds, because they move fast. Most of the bunnies can move fast, but when they're in my yard, they're mostly just chilling. They're laying down, they're eating. That's good. My cat used to bring bunnies back to the garden. Oh yeah, no, Tonks can't be bothered because they're not active. They're not very active in my yard because they're just chilling. And the bunnies don't pay any attention to her either. Like they don't even like acknowledge each other because I don't know if they can tell that she's not a threat, but they don't even care. We had a hawk yesterday afternoon when we were in the yard that was like circling, and I was like, oh my God, I know it happens. I know the hawks come and get the birds or the bunnies, but I don't need to see that. So I was like trying to shoo the one that I feed away, and it's like, oh, you got more for me? Like it wasn't running away, and I'm like, go hide, like get out of the yard so the hawk can't see you. So Kimmy had to do it because it doesn't know Kimmy. And like it zoomed away when Kimmy did it because Kimmy's like, oh my God, I'll take care of it. Hold on. And she like chased it. It was really funny. Oh no, what's happening with my Cash App? I'm having Cash App issues. All of a sudden, I haven't changed anything with my Cash App, and all of a sudden it's not letting me cash out. So I have money in my Cash App and my bank keeps declining the deposit. And so like I have no control. Like I have money in limbo from Cash App. And it's really frustrating because that's money I need to put into my bank account to pay my bills. So that's a thing. I'm going to have to call my bank. I tried to like get a Cash App, maybe debit card. And then that was giving me a hard time. I'm having issues. Yeah, I don't know if it's my bank. It's all of a sudden. I've been doing Cash App for a year and a half. I haven't changed banks. I did get a new debit card, but it doesn't deposit. It deposits directly into my bank account, not through my debit card. So I don't know what's going on, but it just said contact your bank. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I have a credit union. So now like I really hope nobody sends me. I hope people like if anybody sends me Cash App, I'm going to have to send it right back because I don't want to be getting money that I'm not going to be able to access. So that's a pain. And that just started this morning, which is annoying. So I'm going to just light my incense, cleanse the cards real quick, and then I'm going to go on TikTok. Did you have anything you wanted to look at, Susie, before I hopped on TikTok? My throat is also like killing me from talking so much yesterday. Ugh. Okay. Killing me. This is the resin one that it's cinnamon, but it takes a little while to actually like kick on. Look at her. She's still like, you got more? You got more? You got more? I just touched the incense. I don't really want it to feed you. All right. I definitely need a rest. Yeah, I do, but Sundays are usually like my busy work day to like make decent money, and I didn't make any money on Sunday, so that's a problem. Sean and me are getting closer, so maybe this is finally coming to. Well, we're today's the last day of retrograde. Tomorrow's a whole new energy. We're finally going to be out of it. We're finally going to start seeing a little bit of shifting as far as progress is. Is he thinking seriously about offering something? Okay, let's look. So yeah, we're finally like, I'm looking forward to that. My eyes hurt today. Like my allergies are killing me. I don't know. I feel weird today physically. Not bad, but just not my top. Oh, I didn't take my Adderall. That could be why. I'm going to try to go do that after I do your reading so I don't forget. I'll go grab that. That could be why I feel foggy. Maybe it's because I didn't take my medicine that helps me focus. That could be it. Yeah, that would be nice. All right, let's see. Let's see where he's at for you. She's still looking for food. Are you really looking for more food? All right, Chunky. All right, Chunky. Let's take a little break. I don't need you to make yourself sick. Yeah, lots of factors. Yeah. Lots of factors for a lot of people right now. Let's see. Sean and Susie. Sean towards Susie. We got opportunity. Ten of Wands came out next. Seven of Cups. And Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Hermit. I feel like he's considering what to do here. He's considering what he wants with the relationship, what he wants with the connection, but he also doesn't want to rush it because I feel like the idea of rushing it for him stresses him out. Not that you're rushing anything, but I feel like when he thinks about it, it stresses him out. So he's like thinking about it. With the Seven of Cups, I do feel like he's trying to decide what direction to go in. Not as far as if he will come forward or not, but more like how. The how is what I'm getting here, not so much the what. It's sort of like, which approach do I want? How do I want to define this connection? I know I want it. I don't know exactly what I want to do about it. I know I want a future. Three of Wands to me is wanting a future. He knows he wants, and with the Four of Pentacles, he doesn't want to let you go. And he won't. Not I'm an option. No. Not with the Three of Wands and Four of Pentacles. Not when you put these guys together. I'll pull another card to make sure, but I don't feel like that's the case because, yeah, I know. Seven of Cups for me is picking a direction. And there's all good options. And it could also mean shopping around, but when we're looking at a relationship and then because to me, Three of Wands is looking at and planning ahead for the future. So this is like, oh, what way do I want to approach the future? And then Four of Pentacles, when it comes into this kind of context, says to me, he's not going to let you go. He doesn't want to lose look at her holding on to her goodies. He doesn't want to let you go. So because he doesn't want to let you go, this is like the future. This is thinking of the future and having a longer future. With the Hermit, I do feel like he's going to still need some time to think about what he is going to do and how it's going to look, like defining things, defining himself, defining the connection, defining the relationship of how are we going to work together. Let me pull a little bit more, but I feel like the energy is shifting, and that's what that's saying. Fulfillment, wish fulfillment, autumn harvest, passion and chemistry. Yeah, this is good. This is good. So I do feel like with him, he is going to get himself in a place once he's healed. And maybe it's by the autumn that you start to see real evidence. Makes sense, giving him time for sure, because he's had an operation. He knows he needs time. Right. So it's sort of like it's going to build to that. So I feel like it's very possible that you're going to see the major shifts at that time in the autumn time. This incense driving me bonkers because it's blowing right in my face. Sometimes it does that to me. And I'm already like having a hard time. Like, I do have tea though. I made tea with honey. So that isn't a thing. And I realized the other day that I talk a little, I go into teacher mode. So I talk loud when I'm on lives, and I realize I don't need to. Like the microphone picks me up fine. Like I realized it yesterday. I was like, I'm like yelling because I'm using my teacher voice. Oh, thank you. Because I'm using my teacher voice, and I don't need to. Like I just automatically go into the projecting my voice. And I don't need to be doing that for 3.5 hours straight. Like it's just not necessary. I do get excited. I do. And it's just part of my natural state. It's part of who I am. So I don't always think about it. You know, I don't always think like, oh, I gotta be quiet. Like I gotta be careful of my voice. I gotta be careful of my throat. I can't be. So like my throat hurt all day yesterday after I was live for 3.5 hours. And it even sounds funny to me today. It sounds strained. Like it doesn't, I'm not sick. I'm not sick or anything. So it's definitely more like wear and tear on my vocal cords of talking too much, talking too loud. Hey guys, welcome. How are you? Good morning. So as a reminder, our weekly self-care card is wait. This was actually perfect yesterday for so many people. And hey, good morning, everybody. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, Nat Girl. Hi, Jessica Lynn. So we're really in a sense of needing to wait and be patient and go slow this week, because this week we're finally crawling out of Mercury retrograde. Good morning. Hey, everybody. We have a like goal as far as if we hit enough likes, I will do a giveaway. So 5,000 is our goal today. Hey, Keisha, good morning. And for those of you that are looking for paid readings, I'm not doing Cash App today because Cash App is not working for me right now. It's not letting me put any of my money into my bank account. It's not frozen, but something's up, and I don't want Cash App payments, and then I can't get to the payments. So, Hey, Vanessa, good morning. I will look at that for you in just 1 second. So for free yes or no readings, I am doing those. But in order to do that, Vanessa will need your husband's name. And if you can see that Keisha in the chat put hashtag FYP, can you also do that just to help support the channel? That would be really appreciated. My music isn't working right today, so we're listening to it on my phone instead. Because my laptop decided to update. Thank you for sharing the live, Nat Girl. I appreciate that. I don't know if you guys can even hear the music. It's because it's not on my regular. It's not on my regular setup. Hey, Keisha. Yes, I can hear it. Okay, cool. Vanessa, is my husband Ricky still seeing Melissa G? Thank you so much, Vanessa. Okay, let's see. Is Ricky still seeing Melissa G? We got 9 of Cups reversed. That's actually a no. Let me pull a quick Oracle Love card for you and see what that says. Oracle Love, can you show us Ricky? Attraction, Mars, and hot. You know, I feel like if anything, it's put on hold for the time being. Maybe it might pick up again with this attraction card, but not too much right now. And Keisha, you are a member now of the YouTube channel, so you do get a free mini today, just as a reminder. So those of you that, oh, what, Mom? She's just messaging me about clothes that don't fit. So Keisha joined memberships on my YouTube yesterday, and members get free mini readings when I go live. Natalia M, is there potential for Tyler and I to get back into a relationship? We can definitely look at that for you, Natalia. Can you just did you already give me a hashtag FYP? I think you might have done it and I just didn't see it. I didn't My brain doesn't. Oh, I meant to go take my Adderall. I'm going to have to run and grab that. You did. Okay. You did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I totally forgot to take, I meant to grab my Adderall before I jumped on here because my focus is going to be so scattered if I don't take it. Is there potential for Tyler and I to get back into it? Natalia and Tyler. Woo! Well, let's see. Yes, girl, you got a 6 of wands. That's a big yes. That it literally says congratulations. So that's a big yes. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back in like literally under 30 seconds. I'm going to run and just grab my Adderall. Apple pie. I will get you in 1 second, okay? Shell, just give me 1 second. I just got to grab my medicine before we really get going. Okay. All right, I'm back. Shell, can you just give me a quick hashtag FYP to help the channel? I need to have like a checklist of, okay, I got my coffee, I got my water, I got my tea, I took my medicine, like got my incense. I got to have like, I need to have a going live. Oh, you did? Okay. Okay. Thank you. I need to do a, like a going live checklist so I don't forget. Shell, does Cheryl plan to be with Shell? Does Cheryl plan to be with Shell? You have the Knight of Pentacles. That's a yes. Knight of Coins. That's a good yes, but it's also like, I don't know why that's not focusing. There we go. It's a good yes, but it also is a slow one. So yes, but not yet. Like yes, but it's going to be gradual. It's not going to be immediate. You're welcome, Missy K. So we can definitely check at that for you. I do need you to give me your name and hashtag FYP in order to qualify for a free card pull. So Keisha is a member on my YouTube channel, so she gets a free mini reading because of that. So Lakeisha, will Matt loved ones ever be accepting of us romantically together? So we're going to do that for you. And guys, if you want to skip the line, you either need to pay or get into our YouTube membership so you can be part of that. All right, let's see. Keisha. Will Matt loved ones ever be accepting of us romantically? Let's check that out. Hey, Ashley on YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Keisha. Woo! Matt's loved ones. Matt's loved ones. Let's see. Opportunity. Oh, yeah, girl. It's a process. So we have opportunity, 2 of Pentacles. So this is kind of like not yet. Magician, it's in progress of manifesting. I'll explain it a little bit more in a second. And then 10 of Pentacles, 1 big happy family. So this is where, hi, yes, I can do your reading. I saw that you sent me a request about Cash App. My Cash App is not working right now, like at all. I actually just said it a few minutes ago. So I will absolutely do you today. Let me just finish this quick reading up and then you'll be next, okay? If you can hang out for like 5 minutes, I'll get to you, hon. So Keisha, this is where it's going. It's going to the place that you are going to end up in one big family. It's going to be this happy, my music stopped. It's going to be this happy situation. I love these cards. They are, oh my God. I just got them like 2 weeks ago. They are beyond accurate. And maybe it's because I connect to the show, but totally, they were $60 and they were absolutely worth it. So it is. Yeah, you didn't know that, Keisha? You haven't seen this before? You didn't realize this? Yeah, these are my new cards that I'm using. So Opportunity is the lady that David used to go to work for, and how she like just is so clueless and goes after things that she thinks is a great opportunity, but it's really not. Like she sort of gets scammed about things. And then Two of Pentacles is Twyla when she's trying to serve the cafe when she has a broken leg, which I love because I've always said Two of Pentacles is like a waitress balancing trays. I've always said it. So it's hilarious that it's a waitress balancing dishes. So there's that wobbly stuff here with Matt of trying to heal this, trying to get the situation. Like they think that maybe he's being, the wool's being pulled over his eyes right now. And there's some wobbly energy as far as like him trying to show them that, nope, wait a minute, this is actually not as bad as you think it is. And then with David the Magician coming in here, it's saying that there's going to be lots of improvement coming. It's in process. It's starting to really progress and move forward. Hi, La Marina. I do have a line going right now. So if you'd like to send $5 for a mini or $15 for a full, not Cash App. No Cash App today, you guys. It's not working. I'm going to have to fix that sticker, actually. I'll do that in 1 second. So everybody knows. And then, Lakeisha, this is your end result. Let me see if I can get it to focus. 10 of Pentacles, the whole family, all together, no drama, being successful, being happy, the happily ever after group. And I love that it's the 10 of Pentacles and not the 10 of Cups for you, because although the 10 of Cups is really good, this includes the full family and it's grounded and stable. So this is where you guys are going to go. Let me pull with the family. Let me just pull a couple of love cards real quick. I don't feel like you're going to be having a long-term problem with them. I feel like they just have to get to know, they just have to warm up. You keep getting this card. Mercury, messages, travel, communication, freedom, leap, Uranus, and opportunities. And actually today is our very last day of Mercury shadow period retrograde. Tomorrow it starts a clear-minded space. And there's some good stuff happening with Uranus too. So I do feel like this is going to be really good for you guys. Let me pull an advice card for you about it. What does she need to know for advice? What does she need to know for advice? 6 of Wands. Yeah, just have a good, confident headset, meaning like, you know your value. You know your worth. You know it's going to a place where you're going to get the deserving. Try not to get too stuck in the fear-based stuff that's going on right now, as far as like it's not looking as it seems. It doesn't seem right. Hi, Gloria. Welcome. Hi, guys. I'm doing paid readings right now. I will get back to free at some point, but I have a line going right now. So if you'd like to get in on the list, it's $5 for a mini, $15 for a full. No Cash App. All my links are in the bio, but don't do Cash App because it's not working if you're interested. And that's our timer for Keisha. So Keisha, I do feel like with you, it's literally just have your eye on the prize. Eye on the prize. You know where it's going. You know where it's going to lead. Even if you can't see the finish line right now, this is where it's going. So having that confident energy is going to help you a lot, even when we call it be delulu. Be delulu. Be a little delusional. It's okay. Be a little delusional to manifest it. Be a little, especially with that Magician. Wow, you're really great. Thank you so much. You are a gem on here. Oh, you're welcome, hon. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Okay. Now I got to find my friend from yesterday that paid me. Here you are. Are you still here? I don't know how to say your thing. Deja. That's how to say it, right? Deja Kyandra. Poor thing sent me money yesterday and then had to go back to work. Hey, and then I tried to refund her and my Cash App isn't working. Ugh. So I'm so glad you came back. When I got up this morning, it started like my Cash App was flipping out. So what would you like me to look at for you, hon? Trust me, I have my carnelian, rose quartz, and honey jars on deck. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. So you paid for a mini, right? So that's a 5-minute read. What would you like to look at? Hey guys, thank you for liking the live. I will be getting back to free yes or no in a little bit, depending on the list. There is nobody on the list next after Deja. So it's open if you're interested, or you can wait until I get to the free yes, no. Relationship / career. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let me just have a quick sip of tea so that my throat doesn't hate me. Okay. So, relationship and career. Let's look at relationship and then career because they're two totally different energies. So relationship first. I'll pull 3 and 3. 3 for relationship, 3 for career. Relationship, what does she need to know? 8 of Wands first. Relationship. Ooh. Yeah, that's too many. Let's try that again. We have the Ace of Swords reversed, Tower, Ace of Wands, but that was a fumble. That wasn't really an actual... That was me, not spirit. Relationship. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but I don't start your timer until after I pull the card. So it doesn't take away from your paid time. I don't know if I'll always do it like that, but I do it for now. 8 of Cups we got next for relationship. Page of Cups is final. Career. Too many. 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Magician, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords reversed. It's a lot. Let's try that again. Career. Queen of Cups. What do you do for your job, for career? And are you in a relationship? Emperor was next. And final is the Fool. I feel like you're going to have some changes coming. Okay. So as far as love, relationship, I want to be a YouTuber, so I post content. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense with this. Okay, let's talk about career first because this is screaming. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups, so we're looking at career. So with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you have something that personality, qualities of who you are that is very nurturing, but also straight and to the point. Like, I feel like you don't mess around in the sense of like, you're not a fairy tale person, but you're a kind person who has empathy. And with that, it is more magnetic. Like, it draws people to you with your energy, with your approach to whatever the content is that you're working on. It feels like people are going to be drawn to you. And we'll talk about this one after. I love that this is your final one. That people are going to be drawn to you because of that loving nature that you put out there. And because of that sweetness. And by the way, for those of you that don't know, I am recording on YouTube down below. So if you ever want to go back and rewatch your video, it'll be on my live section in YouTube for the next 3 months. I take it down after 3 months time. So this is very sweet energy saying that people are going to really like you. They're going to like what you put out there. And I love that these cards came out for you. The Emperor is about owning your own business. That's how I see it when we're looking at career. It's being your own boss. It's not only being your own boss, but rocking it, being the leader, being good at it, knowing your value, having enough to stand on your own 2 feet, not needing to bow down is the word I'm hearing. Not needing to bow down to others or like compromise or muddle your integrity is what I'm hearing. So like, you don't have to fit in. You don't have to be cookie cutter. You don't have to be inside the box. You can be outside of the box. And I feel like that's part of who you are, this original person. And that's what this Fool is about. The Fool is all about being you and loving it. This is having a great time, establishing something new, doing something new, taking that risk, not caring what other people think, and being so so happy about it and doing well with it. So I do feel like, and this is your last card of that. So I do feel like it's a progression. You will get to this place where it's like everything is just awesome. And you feel so good. And I feel like it's building to that. It's not, there's some, there's work that needs to be done, I feel, but that's just part of it, right? So, okay, so let's look at the relationship really quickly. I'm not sure if you're in a relationship or not. We had 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Page of Cups. So there's a couple of things I have here. If you are not in a relationship, yes, which? Yes, you're in a relationship. Because the context does matter. You are. Okay. All right. So things are going to be moving forward with the 8 of Wands. There's going to be more communication. There's going to be more things that you're going to see. You guys might go on a trip, or you might actually move, because to me, this can be a travel card, but it's also all about seeing things that haven't been making progress suddenly start making progress. The only thing with the 8 of Cups, and I don't want you to get freaked out about it, because some people think 8 of Cups is like, well, somebody's walking away. Not necessarily. Sometimes 8 of Cups, I do feel like with this Page of Cups, it's really just about heading in a direction emotionally and spiritually that is seeking for better, not seeking for a better partner, seeking for a better connection together as the relationship progresses. So this might be you guys going on a trip and really connecting in about like almost like a honeymoon vibe, where you go to someplace. For some reason, they're showing me some kind of spiritual retreat, or like a place that is like, I don't know. They're showing me like from Eat, Pray, Love, when she goes to Bali and she connects with other people, or when she goes to India and she connects with other people. Like you could do something like that together as a couple, like going somewhere that bonds you closer together in almost like a spiritual way that shifts the way that you see things together as a unit. And just to wrap it up, because that is my timer, we have Page of Cups saying that the relationship is going to continue to be sweet, to be open, to be fun, to be sharing feelings. And it doesn't feel like it's a super serious thing right now, but it does feel like it has a lot of room to grow in the future, is what I'm getting there. Okay, I got to fix my sticker on here so that nobody sends me Cash App, because I don't know what the heck is going on with that. And I don't know. I don't want people to send me stuff that I can't access. Okay. No Cash App. No Cash App. Okay. All right, you guys. So those of you that are waiting for a card pull, hey, Amanda, welcome, hon. 100% disrespectful. Mom, black shirt didn't fit. Do you want it back? Oh, gosh. Drama. My mom is in like a weird phase that she's trying to find clothes that she likes now, and I'm trying to give her my old clothes and she doesn't like them. Hey, how are you? Oh, I just need to soothe my throat. Dead or alive. You're welcome, Deja. I'm so sorry about all that about yesterday. Like I do not, I never like to just take somebody's money and not deliver, or not. I don't usually refund, but if something like that happens, I would normally, if I can't give a reading. So, okay. So those of you that haven't gotten your free yes or no, I know some of you asked, maybe some of you are still here, maybe some of you left, I don't know, but I can do your free yes or no now. So ask with your name, your person's name, your question, no legal, no medical, no pregnancy, and hashtag FYP if you want to get an answer. I'm also doing mini paid readings and full paid readings, just not through Cash App today because it's not working. And I do not want to be doing readings that I can't get the money or it's not working right. How are you guys doing today? Just as a quick reminder, our weight card is the self-care card of the week. We are entering into the final day of Mercury retrograde shadow. So that's super exciting. We've all been waiting for it for a really, really long time. Yeah. I'll probably be on for a few hours. This is not my normal streaming time, but I happened to come on because, because I needed to. I slept late today. So how are you guys all doing today on this beautiful Tuesday? Tonks is out cold, snoring behind me. Wahoo, a mess, ready for relief. Yeah, no kidding. The most random stuff popping up, like Cash App not working. Like I had an issue. I got pulled over because my car didn't have, I was missing a headlight and I didn't know. I had an issue with my hood when I was driving to my massage on the highway doing 75 miles an hour. My hood started rattling. And that was scary as hell because it could have blown open and hit my windshield. Like this job application not working. Oh no. Yes. Val, does Jeremy have romantic feelings for me? I'm safe. My cousin fixed it. Thank God. It has happened one time. I have a Subaru. And it has happened one time before. Val, I can definitely pull for you. Can you just give me a hashtag FYP? Hey, Peppa. Good to see you. How are you? Yeah, I was literally like rushing to meet up with my massage therapist and I was late and I was going fast and my hood started rattling because sometimes it doesn't latch properly. Wait a minute. What's happening? My roommate went to the same job interview I had today and tried to steal. Oh, God. That's terrible. Cody. Yuck. Okay. Thank you, Val. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. Val, does Jeremy have romantic feelings for me? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tonks Snoring Tuesday. Jeremy and... Ooh. Look at that, Val. I'm going to pull one more just in case, but that's 2 of cups, so that's a yes. Let me just focus on it a little bit more. Jeremy towards Val. You got death, but death for me is a good card. I actually like death because it says it's about change and it says external change. So you're actually going to see evidence of it, I feel like, is what that's saying. Because that's a transformation. That's a shift. So if there's feelings, you're going to see the evidence of it, the hardcore evidence. Yeah. Thank you for sharing the live. Cody, did you ask a question, hon, or are you just chatting? It looks like I just want to make sure I didn't miss a question you asked. It looks like you're just chatting, which is totally fine. Ian Lee, will my art be known internationally? You're very welcome, Val. You're welcome. Will your art be known internationally? That's a good one. Woo! You got a bunch. Ace of Wands reversed, King of Swords, 10 of Wands reversed. I feel like with time, I feel like you're going to have to with the King of Swords, I feel like you're going to have to push business oriented stuff. Just chatting. I know these are paid. No, it's okay. I'm just happy. You said it's the end of right. No, it's fine. Success takes time. Yes, exactly. It's fine because nobody's paid right now. Everything I've done so far for the last 45 minutes has been free. Except one person is a member. So she technically pays because she pays to be a member. And then another person paid yesterday and I didn't get around to doing their reading because they had to get back to work. And I tried to refund them this morning and my Cash App wouldn't work. So that's why I said no Cash App. I would. Yeah, I would love advice if it's free. Well, I'm doing free yes or no. That's all I'm doing right now because it does drain me. What do I need to hear? Amanda, that's not a yes or no, girl. That's a what? That's okay. Hi, Elise on YouTube. Yes, we're doing one free yes or no for everybody. So you can ask a yes or no question. That's okay. That's okay. I love how your live readings are saved on YouTube to go back and watch again. Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, I like to I have a bigger audience actually on YouTube than I do on like a more long term. Like some of my watchers on YouTube have been watching me since 2019. So I like to be on for both because one will be active and one won't. Like sometimes TikTok's quiet, but YouTube isn't, and vice versa. So am I going to meet a romantic partner that is good for me in the next 4 months? You told me. Let's see, Cody. I'll get you in 1 second, Elise. Will David S. and I be in a committed relationship? Cody, girl. Page of Cups says, heck yeah, girl. Page of Cups is an incoming new person romantically. So that's a big yes. Big yes for you. Elise, David S. and Elise be in a committed relationship. Let's see. Ooh. You got 7 of coins, and this one came out too. 3 of wands reversed. Okay, so eventually, 7 of coins says slowly. Yes, but slowly. And 3 of wands says there's not a lot of progress right now. So there's going to be some big patience needed. That's a definite eventual. Definitely not my ex. No, Page of Cups are brand new. No, pages to me are brand new people that you don't know. You're welcome. Yeah, so it's a new person. I mean, it doesn't mean you won't be able to get involved with your ex too or have that option, but the Page of Cups is a brand new person. Amanda, will I be successful if I move forward with my creative ideas? Okay, let's see. Amanda. Girl, you need to get on it. 8 of wands, gaining momentum. Get going. This is good. This is like, get some fire underneath you and get moving because you're going to see results. Yes, thank you. We're roommates. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. There's somebody else that's going through some weird living. There's actually a lot of people that have been going through some weird living situations that I've been reading for lately because of all the energy, because of all the changes, all the transitions, all the like endings and beginnings, and this isn't working for me anymore, so I need to go to this. And like, yeah, a lot of my followers, viewers, clients have been struggling with relationship or family living situations. I need the fire. Yes, you do. Yeah, me too. There's so much that I want to do for the business, and I'm just like, let me sleep in. I'm tired. I'm old. I don't have energy for anything. Carmen, will I get the engineering job at Harmsco? We can look at it for you, Carmen. Can you just give me a hashtag FYP to help out the channel, please, hon? Let me share my live too. I haven't done that. Ashley on YouTube, are you looking for any kind of reading today, hon? Just so you guys know, on TikTok, I do offer free mini reads for my members on YouTube, but it's also, I don't care which platform you watch on. So if you show up on TikTok, that's fine too. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Carmen. Okay, let's see. Engineering job. Carmen and her. We got a yes. Page of Swords. And it feels pretty fast, actually. Did you recently just apply or interview? You would be willing to subscribe to the YouTube. So if you want to hop over, my YouTube link is in my bio. All my links that are me. Because I don't know. I know eventually there's probably going to be people that are like, scammers like pretending to be me. Everything is always in my tap link or based off of melsdivination.com. That's the only way that I offer things. I interviewed about 3 weeks ago and it's just been off waiting. And we're just coming out of Mercury retrograde shadow today. Yeah, you're going to hear back. You're going to hear soon. You're going to hear back soon. It's been one of those things. So yeah, I have a whole video on YouTube about what the memberships offer, but there's 3 tiers. There's Magician, which is like very minimal. You get access to new videos early. I think a shout out, and then some like little sticker things on your name next to your name on YouTube. But the mini readings are offered. For now, I'm offering mini readings for people in the Magician. I may not offer that long term because mini readings are $5. If you get a mini reading every time I go live and you only pay $3 for a month, that energy exchange might drain me. So for now, that's what I'm offering. And then the middle one, which is the Chariot, which is pretty affordable. It's like $6.99 or $7.99. I also do behind the scenes videos, private workshops on the group membership group. And also once a month I go live just for those members and do a private free live reading for everybody that shows up. You're welcome. Oh, thank you for the roses. Thank you, Dan. Is Nellie Mae going to get out of her toxic situationship? Oh boy. Let's see. I see you, Ashley. I'm hanging out. You're not going to believe I'm Zooming at work today. Smooth day. Can I have a self-care mini read, please? Yes. Yes, Ashley. I will. Let me pull for Dan because he just sent me like a ton of roses, which was so very sweet. And then Ashley, I will pull for you, hon. Thank you so much. I mean, he gets the title of the gifter. Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So sweet. Okay. Nellie Mae. Let's look at Nellie Mae. What is Nellie Mae going to do? Is she going to get out of her situationship? This is one. I would say yes. Let's try another. Nellie Mae. Maybe not yet. Oracle. Renewal and spark. Yeah, I feel like she will. So you got the Justice with fairness and balance. So that's karma to me. She's going to see the karma. She's going to see the quality, the not quality of this person. Then you got the Ace of Wands in the reversal. So that's a little bit slow. To me, that's more of a timing thing. Like she will, but it's not going to be super fast right now. So you may have some waiting to see that happen. And then when she does, things are going to move forward fast with the spark and renewal card. So all of a sudden, it's going to be like all of a sudden, like you're not seeing evidence of it. And then it's just like, it takes off all of a sudden, like 0 to 60. There's going to be a sudden shift. And it's going to be like, oh, I thought this would never happen. This is so cool. This has finally happened. So I do feel like she will. Okay. All right. Ashley, mini read self-care. So Ashley is one of my longest followers on that tracks. Oh, good. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate that so much. Ashley is my longest follower on YouTube, I think. One of my longest. She's been with me since 2020, 2019, something like that, for a really long time. And she's been a member for a really long time too. So let's see. Self-care mini. What does Ashley need? Ooh, 2 of these want to come out. Okay. We got clearing. Oh, I like that. And rest. So I feel like what's happening with the clearing, I'm not reading the card yet. Like I don't see what it's saying. I'll read it to you out in a minute. I like to try to look at the imagery first. This looks like she's like releasing stuff. But that's not actually what I was feeling, because I was seeing the clouds clearing in the over the mountains and the sun starting to come out. I feel like the heavy energy that you have been in. Hey, Rebel, welcome, hon. The energy that you have been in, the heaviness, this is more the clouds are clearing away. You've been working on trying to move things in a better place, and you've been waiting and you've been trying to be patient, and like it's just so hard. But I do feel like this is starting to clear up. Like even like these pieces of paper, it's like you're releasing the crap. You've let some of the stuff go that's weighing you down. And the card actually says, clear the clutter. When in doubt, throw it out. So maybe there's some stuff that we were talking about decluttering, not specifically just about you, but generally, not too long ago, maybe because of the springtime. I was in the vibe of wanting to declutter and get rid of stuff. And then rest. I feel like you're coming out of this hard energy. You're clearing the tough energy. So now you're going to need a little bit of recovery time. And that is okay. Like when we are in such a heavy energy, emotionally, energetically speaking, it really does drain us like we're a battery that got everything sucked out of us. And we need to take it easy and recharge. So I do feel like you're going to need to, yeah, this says rest and relax, release guilt, and make your needs a top priority, is what that says. So these two, that's what these two say. So I do feel like you're going to need to just take it a little bit easy. Yes, I agree. I've been doing spring cleaning. Yeah. So like clear the clutter first. My mouth does not want to work today. Thank you for sharing the live, Rocky Lamb. How are you today? So clearing the clutter first, working hard, releasing stuff, and then decompressing, slowing down, taking it easy, and allowing recovery to happen is what I feel like is the biggest thing for you. I am going to pull for you, though, a Sacred Rebel card, too, which is a little bit unique. Can you play some music? Oh, I have music on. It's not loud enough. Sorry. I do have music on. It's just, I usually play it on my laptop, and my laptop has decided to update, so it's not cooperating. I turned it on this morning, and it's like, we're updating. I was like, why is it slow? Why is it slow? Oh, good. It's updating. Oh, welcome, Connor. Okay, let's see, Ashley. What do you need to know from the Sacred Rebels deck? I like this deck because it's cute. Tonks is boring for you guys today. I fed her right before I came on, and now she's like, F you all. I'm tired. I'm snoozing. I don't care about you people. Ashley, come on. Give me a card for Ashley. It's like, I don't want to. Why not? Why not? Really? Are we not supposed to get a card for Ashley today? There we go. 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. I love that. And there's like an owl on her head, sort of. I like these cards because they're abstract, so they're fun to read into. Can you play can you play a special song? Maybe. Depends on what it is. What's the request, hon? I have the best song for a psychic search gypsy music on YouTube and play some I'm trying to understand what you're saying. I love those cards. Yeah, these are so deep because they're so abstract. So like I like to hold it up to the camera because like what do you see? You're the client. So what do you see in it? But what stands out to me is the owl on top of her head helping with the wisdom, helping with knowing what is best and what isn't best and what is important. So I feel like that's going to be important for you too. I got somebody, Mason, I don't understand what you're saying. So, oh my God, you guys. So, hold on. I'm having a hard time following your conversations. I'm trying. So, Rocky, you said that you have the best song for a psychic gypsy music. Is it a specific title or just just search gypsy music? And as far as somebody behind me, Mason, I just have my cat. I don't have, and if you're asking about like mediumship or spirits, I'm not a medium. So I can't see that. I don't pick up, I can feel. On YouTube, it will be there. What? Just gypsy music? I don't know how to help you with that, Mason, because I've never experienced that, nor do I know how to handle that. So you might need to go see somebody else that's more about like, I don't know. I've never experienced anything like that. So I wouldn't even know how to advise with that. Gypsy, let's see. I'll give it a shot. Gypsy music. I don't love the term gypsy because I have researched. So all I have on here is, oh, I see you, DJ Vince. Is that what you had said, DJ, right? Is that what you had said? You had said DJ Vince. Yeah. Oops. Oh. Okay. You didn't say. Try singing Sam. Okay. If I can't, I'll give it a shot real quick. But if I can't find, it's gonna take me a while. I'm not here to be searching on YouTube for random music. You can send it to me in my inbox if you'd like me to play it on here another time. I'll look one because I need to be paying attention to my viewers, not to. I'm not here to be a DJ right now, but I don't mind checking stuff out if it's quick and it's appropriate. Gypsy music singing Sam. Is it this one? I will give it a shot as long as it's appropriate. If it's not, I'm gonna veto it. We'll see what happens. Please review. Are you sure that I feel the devil trying to eat? Oh, Mason, I'm not gonna like. So Mason, I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't read around the devil. I don't read around possession. I don't read around evil spirits. I don't do any of that. So you can hang out if you'd like, but I'm not going to continue to have this conversation about that. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're changing the topic, Mason. Okay? So you can change the topic or you can be muted. Yes, like look at your intuition, the owl. Yes, exactly, Ashley. Sorry. Um, hey Jenny. Hey Priscilla. So you guys, I am doing free yes or no. Sorry, I got sidetracked because I was trying to acknowledge people that yeah. Um, and we're doing mini readings, $5 or 15 for a full. So those of you that are here, if you'd like to get a free yes or no, you can speak up. Can you put on Rod Diesel? What is Rod Diesel? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna start doing this where we're focused on music and not focused on my readings because that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to be a DJ. I'm here to put music on. Do you like the song? I don't understand what it's saying, so it's fine. It's not. Okay, Mason. I'm not. We're done. Go bother somebody else. All right. What is I don't know what Rod Diesel is, Logan. It's good, Rocky. I don't understand it. Rob Diesel is gypsy music. Okay. Yeah. So like, guys, I don't mind chatting about music, but I'm not here to chat about music. I'm here to do paid readings. So I am not gonna hang out for an hour and just focus on music. It's about a girl that is doing fortune. Thank you, Rebel, for sending me the heart. I appreciate that. Hi, Shannon. So you guys, I am doing free yes or no. Although the topic has been like totally shifted. Yeah, I'm not, maybe I can do like a fun day where we do like requests of songs one day, but I'm not gonna, I'm gonna go back to what I had. I'm not gonna, maybe we could do like for certain gifts, we could do song requests or something, but I'm trying to do readings and I can't do song requests and readings at the same time. And yeah. So like you could send a big gift or something if you want me to do a song request, I guess. But that's all we're doing. Jen, is Jenny still in love with Jason? Jen, I can pull for you. Can you just give me a hashtag FYP to help out the channel, please? Hi, Grammy. Welcome. Rebel, did you ask a question, hon? I didn't see any. I was distracted with music talk. Not yet. Okay, cool. Diane, is Phil sorry he broke up with me? I will definitely check that for you, Diane. Can you just do a hashtag FYP to help support the channel? Those of you guys that are trying to get free yes or no, it's absolutely fine. You get one free yes or no, no medical, no legal, no pregnant, but I need your name, your person's name, and hashtag FYP in the line because it helps support the channel. So I don't get drained from giving too much energy away. It's just a quick equal energy exchange is all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, so Jen asked first, is Jenny still in love with Jason? We got, it came out in the middle. That's like a, not a yes or a no, that's like a maybe. Is Jenny still, no. Okay, so you had got an Empress that wasn't upright or reversed. So that was like a middle one. And then King of Cups reverse. So King of Cups reverse is a no. I'd say no. And then we had, oops. I'm not trying to block her. Diane, is Phil sorry he broke up with me? Let's see. Is Phil sorry he broke up with Diane? Right now I gotta know. Have you cut no contact? Have you gotten no contact? Because I feel like you need to. Because Queen of Swords reversed means you have to have better boundaries. To me, you need to be harsh. You need to pull back. So if you're giving him energy right now, absolutely stop it, and then things will shift for it. As a reminder, you guys, we do have the weight card for the week, which is all about the energy for the week of making sure that we go slow and not rushing ahead on things. I am going to pull a card of the day. I haven't done that. Oh, that wanted to come out just as I said it. So we have intent as the self-care card of the day for the collective. I love these cards. This is a deck that is no longer in print. I bought this deck years and years ago from a Hay House sale. If you're a deck person, Hay House has sales every couple of months, like maybe biannual sales where you can get decks for like $5 and then free shipping if you buy so many. This was one of those that I got. And I would have never even seen this deck if I hadn't looked at a sale for it. So I'm so glad I did. This says intent. And then it says focus your energy. There is amazing power in strong intention. And I feel like with this, it's all about looking ahead to the future. Thinking about you're the co-creator of your reality. You have say over where you go in life. No, sometimes we don't have complete control, but with what we put out, we attract. And if we be mindful most of the time of the energy that we're putting out or allowing to be ourselves to be around, it can make a very big, significant difference as far as where life goes. I might end up resetting the live on TikTok because it suddenly is just like, meh. I don't know what happened. Maybe because I got mad about the music, which is stupid. But it is what it is. Let me share with some more people. Okay. Let's see who's watching right now. Oh, it's just Rebel. Hey, Rebel. You're all alone. At least it shows that you're all alone in the room right now, Rebel. So here's something strange. Here's a strange story time for you guys. So yesterday, I don't go on YouTube, all by yourself. This happens a lot. Like all of a sudden the views drop and then the algorithm flatlines and then it just stays stuck at one person, one viewer for like 45 minutes to an hour, unless if I reset it. It's so frustrating. Bugs the crap. That's why I ask people to do FYP, because then at least it helps it a little bit. Because it has something to do with like how many people are in the room, how many people are doing likes, how many people are sharing, how many people are talking. It has something with all that. I don't know the mathematics of it, but it definitely has something to do that. So a funny story about yesterday. Oh, Tonks is kind of waking up. Funny story that happened to me yesterday. A little strange. I don't usually go on YouTube and watch other readers. I just don't have time. And I don't usually get readings from other people because I have my way of getting reading. I have my way of reading, and I'll get readings from others, and I don't really agree with the way that they read. And I'm critical. I'm a jerk about it. I have to be honest. Like, I'm a jerk about it. So I don't really get readings from other people. I almost never do it anymore. And because I have my way, and like if I see certain things, I'm like, that's not what it means. And like, I can't. So I've tried. I've really tried. I've tried with so many people to get readings from them, and people that have been highly recommended to me. And I don't know if it's just my stubbornness or what. It very likely is. It just doesn't work for me. So there's this one person that I was recommended to get a reading from a long time ago. I usually watch for a while before I book. Yeah. And like there's a few people that I've read for that, for a while they were pretty good. Somebody recommended them to me. For a while they were decent. And then by like the third reading, if I got a third reading, 6 months later, or the fourth reading, all of a sudden it doesn't make any sense. Would I do one for my child? Would I do one for your child? Your boy is 12. Do you mean like speak with him and read him? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Penny. Can you explain that a little bit better for me? No. Yeah. Can you explain that a little bit better for me? So I got a reading from months ago, maybe even a year ago now, from a tarot reader on YouTube that a friend had recommended to me. And she actually supports the channel. She watches my channel. So I read for her yesterday. And I don't usually go on YouTube and watch other people live because I don't have time. It's work for me. That's not like enjoyable for me. It's work. So I didn't, it's a health thing. Yeah, I don't really do health. What's his name? His anxiety habits. I could do a little bit around the energy of it. But that would definitely be a paid reading. That would definitely be that, because that's more than a yes or no. That's a deeper read than a yes or no. The reason why I say energy, like I avoid reading around medical health stuff because I'm not a I'm not a medical professional. Sometimes I do pick things up, and I can, and I have, but I don't want you to ever take my advice over a doctor's advice or anything like that. I understand. I think that's I understand. So the tarot reader, I happened to open my YouTube last night, just like randomly, and she was live. So it started playing automatically because I was scrolling through YouTube, and I hear my name, and she's talking to one of my other viewers, and I'm like, she's talking to the person who recommended me to her. And I just was like, what is happening? Are they talking about me? And like I clicked on it, and sure enough, they were talking about the reading that I did for her today. And I just was like, wild. Like the one time I happened to open YouTube, she's talking about me on her channel, because I don't think she does that on a regular basis. It was just so bizarre. Like, yeah, understand. Okay. It was so strange. Like all of a sudden, like I just was, open this up because somebody's talking about you. It was so crazy. All right. I'm going to change this. Yeah. It's like me pulling the tower after you said it. Correct. Hey, welcome back, Keisha. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was so strange. I know. She was talking to Kristen because Kristen's the one who recommended her to me. All of a sudden, I heard her say, yeah, Kristen, Mel. And I'm like, what's happening? Did she say Mel? And I just kind of sat there and watched in the background because I didn't know what they were talking about. Algorithm working overtime. Yeah, right. And she didn't say anything bad. She literally just said she got a reading from me today, and I'm a good reader, and I know what I'm talking about. And it aligned with what other people read for her. Hi, Ashley. Good morning. So it was just kind of funny. It wasn't anything negative. It just was so like, huh, okay. That's interesting that Spirit just like opened this up the moment, because she didn't continue to talk about me. It was like a blip in her vibe. It wasn't like she was going on and on about me or anything. There is a cardomancy reader on here that I like. Cardomancy. Isn't cards cardomancy? What is the difference? I don't know all the definitions. I find more interesting than anything. Can I ask if it will happen soon? Ask if what will happen soon, Ashley? Playing cards. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know how to do that. I know it's a thing. There's so many divination things that I don't know, that like I've been trying to learn how to do the rods. I haven't gotten, I'm not good at them. So I would not charge anybody for them. I've been trying to learn how to do the rods, and I've been trying to learn how to do scrying in the water, and that's a skill. That's definitely a skill. My grandfather isn't doing well. Okay. I can feel the energy change. I'm sorry that he's not doing well, hun. Not quite sure what you're asking me, though. Yeah, it was really cool, Susie. It was. And she's sweet. Her name's Tarot Chick. She does more Lenormand than she does tarot, and I've read Lenormand, but I don't have the Lenormand like these cards right here, and some of these are Lenormand. Like this is a Lenormand deck. Partial. It's also a bigger deck with like clouds. That's part of the Lenormand piece of it. But then yarn, that's not a card that's in Lenormand. And the way Lenormand is read, it's like combining cards, and these three together mean this specific definition. And I don't read like that. I can't. I tried. It doesn't work for me. I'm not a memorizer. I'm a channel. So I use them as oracle instead. Yeah, I'm more of an intuitive channeler than I am. And the cards just like trigger things. Yeah, I didn't either until I saw her, and it was just cool. So I have heard Brooke's spirit message. Not sure what you're asking, Brooke. Are you asking for a general message of what you need to know today or something? That would be a paid reading. I'm only doing free yes or no. So that would be a paid mini. I'm also not a medium. So if you're asking for like spirit as in past loved ones, that's not possible. I won't pick that up. But yeah, so with the cardomancy, what I do know is that, so like 6 of Wands, not the major arcana, 9 of Pentacles, yeah, the court cards too, Pages, Page of Wands, it works like that. Page of Cups, I can say Page of Cups is a Joker, Jack of Hearts. 6 of Cups is 6 of Hearts. So the minor arcana in the tarot, like Ace through 10 of all the suits, have an alignment with regular playing cards. And the court cards are similar with that. So that is a part of it. But I don't know. I know hearts is cups, but the rest, like diamonds and club, I think clubs is earth, but I'm not sure because spades might be earth, pentacles. So it's something like that. It's just another system, like runes or bone throwing. That's a thing, which I think is so cool. But I don't know anything about that. I just know it exists. So there's all different. There's smoke reading. There's music. This is actually annoying me. Speaking of music. All right. I'm trying to listen to supernatural music, but it's starting to piss me off. So let's do something else. How about The Weeknd? Let's put The Weeknd on. I haven't listened to him in a while. There we go. Let's listen to him. Spades is swords. Oh, okay. And she says the accurate read, you use the whole deck. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, she like lines the whole deck out, like the full 52 cards to read it? Is that what you mean? That's a lot. I need to pop off and pick my daughter up from her friends. We'll come back if you're still live when I'm back. Cool. Have fun, Susie. That's fine. I might be because it's only been an hour and a half that I've been on. We'll see how long my voice lasts. Because I was yelling too much yesterday, which I shouldn't have been doing. That's wild. That's really cool, Rebel. That's really cool. Interesting. Okay, I wanted to shuffle these and do a card pull of the day. I've been trying to keep these cards mostly upright, but they seem to want to do what they want to do. So, whatever. When I get a new deck, I usually try to read them in the uprights first until I get more comfy with them. There is somebody that I used to watch on YouTube that would do collective readings, and she gives away decks all the time for free. Like whenever her deck starts to get a little bit worn, she wants to give it away because she doesn't like shuffling cards that aren't brand new, which blows my mind because that's the exact opposite of how I read. I want my cards to be broken in. I don't want them to be busted, but I want my cards to be like these cards are like literally misshaped because I use them so much. Like they're not straight. They're not straight. This deck, this is the oldest deck I have on the table right now. It's all kinds of busted. It's all kinds of like banged up and stuff. I want my cards to be broken in because I develop a relationship that the way that I read, I need to have a relationship with them. So it's interesting when people are like, oh, I got to get some new ones because blah, blah, blah. But as a very baby tarot reader, so many readers bug me on here. Yeah, so many readers bug me on here too. It took me, I fought coming on TikTok. I've got to say, my little cousin Kimmy, who was here yesterday, she kept pushing me to go on TikTok for like 2 years. She's like, you got to go on. People are, you can make money. You can get clients. Like, you got to go on there. There's so many more people on there than on YouTube. You got to go on. And I was just like, no, I don't want it. I don't like TikTok. I don't want to do it. That's a whole nother, that's so much work. And there's parts of TikTok that, yeah, it's a lot of work. But when I've looked through, when I first got on the app, I used to look through different tarot, like it recommends as far as like the algorithm, if you're a tarot reader, to follow other tarot readers so that it shows up in FYP pages for other people that follow tarot readers kind of thing. So like I did that. And so now like my timeline, my For You page is mostly tarot readers, which I don't want to watch. And it annoys me. So I don't use it in a social way at all. It's just work. There's been a few people that I've tried to watch, and I'm sure there's some good people on here. I'm sure there are. But a lot of the ones that I've seen are either scamming, pretending to know what they're doing, or are just so, so like surface that it pisses me off. And a lot of them, and I get jealous because I've been working at this for over 15 years. So I get real hater on people, and I shouldn't. And I don't say anything to them, which is why I just can't look at it. Because it makes me go, how can that have 500 people following them right now, viewing in their viewing room right now, and they're making all this crazy money, and it's so clear they're bullshit. But people don't know that they're bullshit. They can't tell. Like, they just flip a card over to answer a question for a yes or no. Yeah. I tried that and I didn't like it. I tried that to save my own energy. Yes or no's for me are not, the reason why I do them for free is I'm not really connecting with spirit too much when I do yes or no. Because even a mini, I cleanse the cards and I shuffle and I call in the person's guides. That's how I do a real reading. When I'm just pulling a card for a free yes or no, it's hit or miss. Sometimes it's right on and sometimes it's not, because I'm not putting a lot of energy into it. And because I can't. Some days I do like 70 free yes or no's and I make $0 because I do no mini readings. And then I'm exhausted and then I got to go work and actually make money after. Don't get me wrong. TikTok has actually become, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time and it is worth it, or I wouldn't show up here. But I have to be careful about my energy. But yeah, I always used to say that. I don't understand how somebody can just be like, you could, and I tried it once with this deck, right? This deck, I don't love this deck, but it exists for days that like I'm doing freebie stuff. I got it because of the astrology on the side of it. But this deck has like all the definitions. And this is also a way to know that a tarot reader doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Excuse my language. If you have to look at the words, then you don't know your cards and you shouldn't be taking people's money. And the people specialized in pregnancy and health weird me out. I don't like that. Pregnancy is a little tricky because like there's not a ton of harm there, but there is. Because what if you tell somebody that they're pregnant and they're not? What if you tell somebody that they're not pregnant and they are? What if you tell somebody that there's something wrong with their baby and they go get some kind of DNC abortion and there wasn't? Like that kind of stuff, I can't. Like you're taking people's lives in your hands. I take that very seriously. And the karma will bite them in the ass eventually. I have read on health before, but I'm very careful with how I do it. And usually it's me seeing things. I don't usually use the cards. But yeah, I got this deck because I wanted because I don't have the astrology memorized of every single card. I know the major arcanas, but not all the minor. So I had wanted to get the astrology, but these words I don't agree with. These are the guide words. Don't agree with half of them. And if I just followed the guide words, the readings wouldn't be accurate. And I also don't agree with the yes or no, because the yes or no is only for upright. So if a card comes out in the reversal and this says no, that's not correct, because 5 of Wands to me in the reversal is a yes. So I tried it and I tried to set the intention of, okay, when I pull a card, it's the card the person needs. And as soon as I pulled a card with somebody, I was like, yeah, that doesn't feel right to me. I can't do this. Like I just knew I couldn't do it that way. So people who don't have intuition, who are just literally going, oh, it's the Hermit, so that's a maybe, and you might be alone for a while. Oh, it's the 8 of Pentacles in the reversal, so things might be lazy. And like, so they're literally just reading the words. Anybody can do that. My cousin's daughter who's 6 can do that. It's also just take a test. What does it mean when you hear a crow crow? Nothing, honey. Probably nothing. So Amorikia, it depends on what you like. Did you ask for a sign, hun? Or was it just like a random crow is cawing? Because crows caw, hun. A lot of us a lot of people believe everything is a sign, and it's not. Very unusual behavior can be a sign. Repetitive things can be a sign. If you've asked for a sign, it can be a sign. You've been manifesting and stuff. But did you ask Spirit to bring you a message, a specific message, because if you didn't, it's probably just a crow being a crow. If you had 20 crows suddenly show up on your doorstep and they don't normally ever come, then yeah, look for it. So this is one of the things I don't like about spiritual internet. Because a lot of people make it sound like everything is a sign. And in my experience, over the 20 years I have been doing witchcraft and spiritual, actually 30 years now, 25 years, signs are not that vague. Like, it's a sign. Indicate in a relationship someone is taking something from you. Right. Last week, 2 crows came by my window and started crowing. I don't usually hear. Okay, so that could be something. So yeah, so it's like, it has to be an unusual thing or something that's repetitive, that's happening a lot, that wouldn't make sense. For example, unusual. I have a total example for you guys. So I saw 3 turkey vultures near my aunt's house in an area that turkey vultures I've driven in that neighborhood for the 40 years of my life. I have never once seen a turkey vulture in that area. Never once, never in any of that neighborhood, in any of that town, and nothing, never. And I was driving near where my grandfather used to live, because my aunt owns my old grandfather's house. And I was thinking about my business, and I was just up in my head about things and not sure if I should keep going on the business, not sure if I should, because I'm giving a lot of energy away and I'm not making enough to pay my bills, and that's not good. So just really in my head about all of that. And suddenly I see these turkey vultures, which don't belong there at all. It's like seeing a zebra in the middle of Rhode Island. Don't belong there. And there's 3 of them and they're huge. And I'm like, what is going on? They're eating roadkill, which vultures eat roadkill, but not in this area. And the message, the sign that I believe it was from my grandfather. And the reason why that is the only time I've ever seen turkey vultures ever in my life was down 56 minutes, an hour away drive from where I live, at my grandfather's at his new place on the water, on the river. And they lived in a tree. And I was driving past where he used to live, and my grandfather was an entrepreneur. He owned his own business. And I was thinking about my business. So could that have been a message from my grandfather? Yeah, probably. Because it was right near where he used to live. He was a business owner. The only time I've ever seen turkey vultures in real life was with him. Like, that kind of all connects. That's a stretch. Even that's a stretch in my personal opinion. But it very likely was a message from him. I'm in a relationship and I've been feeling off about my partner. At Rebel, what could they be taking? Regarding the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles. What about the 6 of Pentacles? Where did the 6 of Pentacles come from? Oh yeah, 6 of Pentacles is a good card. Hey, Helen. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you today. I turned my music off. I don't know why I think I was overstimulated. Maybe I need to put music on that's a little bit quieter. Let's put on some soothing binaural beats, because my head is I'm overstimulated for some reason. Binaural beats. Okay. All right. Where in Rhode Island do you live? I went to college in Providence. I went to college in Providence too. I went to Rhode Island College. I live in Warwick. Now I live in Warwick. But where I saw the turkey vultures was in Johnston. And my grandfather lived down in Westerly. Like, when he moved. He used to live in a house that my aunt owns now. But he divorced my grandmother. They sold the house to my aunt. And then he moved down to South County on the water and built a different house. And I'm the oldest grandkid, and I'm the only one that remembers him living in the original house. Do you have to be healed to read for yourself to do tarot? No. Oh, Johnson and Wales. I have a cousin that went there. Oh gosh. I think my cousin's 35 now, but went there right after high school. So graduated 15 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. No, I don't believe you have to be healed to read for yourself to do tarot. Not in my personal opinion, because as far as the term healed, we're all broken. Nobody's ever healed. We all have work to do. It's a lifelong journey there. But also, in my opinion, in my experience, my personal experience, I can't read for myself. I've tried. I can't. It doesn't work for me. When I try to read for myself, it ends up being way off because it's either I see what I want to see or I see what I'm afraid of. So I don't read for myself. I stopped doing it because it just made me more nervous. It didn't help me. It made my situations worse. Although I do have to say, when I first started reading tarot professionally, I used to do card pulls for myself when I was in a relationship, trying to understand where the relationship was going. And I took pictures of it and I saved like the readings, and going back after the relationship ended and looking at the cards and the question and seeing the cards like years later from a different perspective. I'm like, oh, that's why that said that. All right. That makes sense now. Like, it showed the other woman. It showed that there was a third party. It showed that things were going to fall apart. It showed that he didn't care. It showed a bunch of stuff that I misinterpreted at the time. And this is what I mean by I can't read for myself, because you're too subjective. Like, you're seeing what you want. Hi, the parish. Welcome. So you guys, I am doing free yes or no. I've been on for about an hour and a half. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on, because I've been on here for a good amount of time and nobody's buying any readings. So I might take a break and then come back on later tonight, because I have other work that I should be doing to make money. I take photos of my read. I read it for myself and then put it in Chat GPT. Oh, that's a good idea. I actually wrote a whole article about artificial intelligence tarot readers. I didn't do a lot of research. It was just on my opinions. But AI is becoming the next thing. And a lot of people want to I used to work on a website, like on a text thing, doing readings. And they expect you to answer 15 questions in less than 5 minutes, like slam them out. And they're expected to be deep. And somebody said to me, I'd get a faster reading from an AI thing. And I was like, okay, go right ahead. You're not going to get any channeled messages. It's just going to regurgitate what a book says. I take photos of my read. Oh, you already said that. Just so I can get another perspective that's not a guidebook. Yeah. And guidebooks, I actually, if you're interested in my YouTube channel, there's a playlist about book reviews. I have a bunch of books that I recommend about tarot. I don't have a ton. It's not a ton because I took courses instead of actually reading books. But there's some good ones as far as like different perspectives, because it's from different authors and different setups. The only author I would highly, highly, highly recommend you do not, and I haven't said this like in a book review on YouTube because I won't spend money on this book, do not purchase a tarot book from Jessica Wiggins. I think that's her last name in the book. She's the only one I would say stay away from. Let me see. I think that's her, because she goes by a bunch of different names, and I want to make sure that that's the name on the book. Yeah. Don't do it. It's called How to Read Tarot, A Modern Guide. Absolutely do not buy that book from her. And the reason why is she Wiggins, Wiggan. because she's a fraud. I don't know if I can legally get in trouble for that. But I was like a part of her community way back in the day when she was writing this book. And I had a couple of different books that I do recommend on my channel. She ripped those books off. She literally just took huge chunks of it and reworded it like a little bit, paraphrased the books, and just like the Liz, I have one from, Liz Dean. I have two from Liz Dean. And she must have, it's almost verbatim. She sold this book she self-published on Amazon and acts like she's this great big thing and talking about karma. She has a lot. She's good. She's good at faking it. She's good at pretending. She's real good at pretending. She's been sued. She's lost everything. She's had to relocate. Karma bites people in the ass that do stuff like that, which is why I try not to talk about them because it's not really but I would highly not recommend that individual at all. The only book I have is Guided Tarot. Hey, Jilly, welcome. I try not to talk trash. Like I really, really, really do about specific people. I don't think I've ever used her name online before to say that because I don't want to set myself up for legalities because I don't know if that would be considered libel or slander because I don't have actual like evidence in hand to show. But I was in her community. She definitely screwed me over and a bunch of my friends. When she's the one I took the tarot class from, and she lied about so much. She didn't provide what we paid for. And instead of us, when we voiced concerns, we gave her months to deliver what we paid for, and voicing concerns about it. And all she did was delete people. She removed people's comments. She hid it from Facebook groups. She deleted it because it was a Facebook group. She deleted people so that other people couldn't see it. She just blocked people and didn't give anybody. We had to push to get a refund. Right. Yeah, it was a very bad experience. And I also, before that happened, because her channel, she has like almost 300,000 followers. She looks the part. She talks the part. And I totally believed it until now I'm giving her money and it's time for her to deliver. And she's being extremely shady and unprofessional. Yeah. She's ripped off a lot of people and had the audacity to talk shit about it on an Instagram live that she knew we could have watched and tried to curse us live publicly on Instagram live. This was years ago. But the funny thing is there was a bunch of us. There was like 7 of us, 8 of us, maybe actually more than that were like, became friends because of this situation. And so we all did return to sender spells. And it was right after that when all this stuff started happening to her. We didn't do any kind of spell work on her. We just sent it back. Don't get out of here. We don't want it. So yeah, it was, karma will bite you in the ass if you're a spiritual person taking people's money and you don't know what you're doing and you're lying. And there's a difference between faking lying and intentionally screwing with people and just being a little bit ignorant. But either way, I think both are bad because there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. There's a lot of things in the magical world and the spiritual world that I'm still learning. And I would never take somebody's money, like doing divining rods. I'd never take somebody's money because I'm still learning that until I feel comfortable enough that I've mastered something. That's just me. I have very high work ethic and integrity when it comes to things like that. It's just who I am as a person. And there's a lot of people out there that aren't like that. I was scammed once. Yeah. I was paid for a private reading and then that's what happened. That's how she got sued. She paid for a private reading and I saw it on the Better Business Bureau. So it wasn't even like I'm running around. It's literally a review. She had an F in the Better Business Bureau for her business when she got sued. And what happened was, from my understanding, is because she was in New Orleans and then she relocated to Florida to go live with her mom. So her actual like brick and mortar address changed, and the Better Business Bureau report didn't follow her. So it showed up as she was a totally different entity in Florida, but it was her. So she went from having an F and all these people saying that she's scammed them and she's taken their money and she hasn't delivered on what she said she's going to deliver. And then she was very unprofessional and attacked people, to, oh, she's an amazing business person because she changed states. What are we doing, kitty? You good? So yeah, it's wild. And stuff like that drives me crazy because I would never, ever, 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 ever do something like that. I would rather struggle and work 7 days a week, 12, 13, 14-hour days, trying to make it happen, not having a personal life because I have to work so hard, than scam somebody and take their money and not deliver, even $5. I then went into the live and asked what's up, and they blocked me. That's what happened. She did that with us too. She had a private Facebook group for the people that paid for the reading, for the class. And she was supposed to go live once a week, and she was supposed to release a video once a week. And she hadn't gone live in 5 weeks, 6 weeks. And she was posting all over her Instagram that she was running around getting drunk and having a good time. But yet when people ask, she's like, oh, I'm writing my book. I just need you guys to be patient. Yeah, but you have plenty of time to fuck around on Instagram. So yeah, not cool. And that's how it all started. But before that even happened, I had gotten an astrology reading from her because I was curious. And it was right when I was leaving teaching and starting to do this full time, because I've done this part time for years. And I wanted to look at if that was in my chart, if I'd be successful, that kind of thing. And she literally told me that I would fail. I'm not a tarot reader, although I'm in her class that I'm paying for. I'm not a tarot reader. I would never be successful, that it is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And I need to stay in the education field with special education and work on being an advocate. That's what she told me in my chart. And when I got a reading from somebody else that was like a very, 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 very solid professional, they were like, I don't see that in your chart at all. Actually, I see that you need to be online. Are you on YouTube? You need to get on YouTube. And I was like, no, I really don't want to be in the public eye like that. And she's like, with the way that your chart looks, you need to be public. You need to be online. You need to be showing up and offering things because there's a whole community that you should be connecting with. Because Jupiter and the Sun and Mercury and Venus are all in my 10th house of Scorpio. So she was like, you need to show up. And Black Moon Lilith is on my ascendant, directly on my ascendant. So yeah. And that was legit. And as soon as I started going on to YouTube, things started to change for me for the better professionally. I had someone tell me that my relationship with that guy was abusive. Yeah. Was it like an astrology reader, or was it a tarot reader? Kelsey, I don't know if you're still here. Hi, I'm sorry. I didn't see your thing on YouTube. Did you, I'm doing free yes or no. If you're still here, you can ask a free yes or no, hun. Tarot. Yeah. Yeah, so you can ask a free yes or no. Yeah, I'm very careful with what I say to people about situations like that, because I don't even like to be like, oh yeah, they're cheating on you. Unless if I have so much evidence that I'm like, I can't ignore that. She misread my question as a no contact with a no contact order. Oh. Yes, yeah, I would totally avoid that. I've had people come to me that want me to read around a no contact order, and he has a no contact order on me. Will he contact me? People will come to me and ask me that, and I say, I'm not going to read on that. That's legal. I'm not doing it. So you're asking me if he's going to break the law. I'm not doing that. Nope. Will I secure a full-time job at a CPG company after I graduate from university? Sure, we can check on that. Since it's kind of quiet right now, I might go take a quick bathroom break and then come right back. And I feel like I need more tea. I have this throat comfort tea that I usually keep on stock for Christmas, for the winter, and I'm out and I'm so mad about it. But I made some blueberry sage tea with lemon and not lemon, with honey, and that seems to be helping. And I'm trying not to talk too loud. All right, Kelsey, CPG company. Yes, girl, you will. Not only will you, it'll be a good fit for you too. So yes, that's a big yes. And I said, we just aren't talking. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. Okay, Tonks is chilling back there. You're welcome. You're so welcome. I'm going to put on a little bit of music and then I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break. Turn on my tea kettle so I can start and get some more tea. I'm not going to pause the live or anything because the last time I did that, it tried to block me out. So I don't want to do that. I can be back in like 3 minutes. Being a teacher and having like 2 seconds for a bathroom break, I've learned how to be there and back quick. What am I doing? Music. Nope, I don't want to turn myself on. That would be weird. Okay.
Okay, do you guys remember the P90X guy back in the early 2000s?
Skip. Let's see if this one's good. No. So this is binaural beats. Harneys and Sons. I've never tried that. This is just attract money and love immediately. Binaural beats tune. So to be on for a minute. Sometimes I love binaural beats, but certain frequencies bother my head. Uh-oh. Actually, I'm going to have to sign off. So literally right there. Like it's right across. I'll show you. It's right across the street. Literally like, I don't know, 3 car lengths from where I'm sitting. The neighbors just got their landscapers. The landscapers just showed up. And this crew of landscapers there's a lot of them and they're very loud. They use extremely high-powered lawnmowers that should be cutting a football field and not a backyard. And we have small backyards here. We don't have acres of land. And they run a bunch of high-powered leaf blowers all at the same time. So it sounds like zzz, like a big buzzing sound when they're getting set up. So I'm not going to go just yet. So I guess I'll wait. I don't think I'll go. I won't take a break. I'll just hang out for a little while longer. Because as soon as and sometimes they're here for 5 hours and sometimes they're here for an hour. I never know, which kind of stinks. I should probably go and introduce myself because that's a new neighbor. They haven't been here for very long. Maybe like 2 years, a year. I should probably go and introduce myself and let them know that I work from home and I do filming, I do videos, and ask like what their schedule is. Oh, yeah. It's already starting. It's actually a little quiet though, but it won't be. It's quiet right now, but once they get all 3 machines going at once, it gets loud as hell. So with that said, it looks like I'm going to rest my voice and take a break, and I will probably come back live again later tonight because I didn't stick around as much as I should today. So YouTube, I'm going to shut you down. See you guys later, YouTube. Yeah, it's a